Hello, welcome to the Mindtrack.net game server. I am currently online with a few active friends and builders, and we're outside the Stargazer, the NCC 2893. Should be 2903, but that's okay. We'll discuss that later, guys. Online with me right now is Ipanic. If he wants to say hi, I think he can.
Hello,
Is this your build?
this is the lovely
Outstanding.
Stargazer.
I noticed you were working on the hull earlier and you got that looking really nice. Is this your credits board right here?
This is, and you've got your own little special title.
Oh, really? Brutal Slayer or oh, there it is. Debomb, special thanks to comments, advice. This build sucks. Project members, Panic. I'm glad you decided to redo that. In one of my videos, I flew by the old one, and it was pretty. It had some nice ideas, but the whole of it was so bad. It was just unbelievable. Hull
Yeah.
Queen, Hull Queen.
It needed some work. There were some pretty good aspects though that will carry over, but
Yeah, you call me the Hull Queen, huh? It's in,
yeah.
yeah. I'm the Hull Queen. I'm the Hull Fairy, not the Hull Queen, the Hull Fairy.
Okay.
But yeah, dang, yeah, you really did polish that up really nice. Look at that, nice clean edges. How did you overcome that hanger on the side here not matching up?
Well, I actually haven't yet, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna make this door smaller, shift it over a bit, and then move this door over so that they're both. So there's two smaller bays side by side instead of one bay and one little bay.
Oh, okay, and this is going to be a cargo bay over here, this forward one?
I think I'll probably just take that door entirely out and just split the one on the side.
Yeah, so what's the purpose of the Hathaway? What was her mission statement?
Well, the Hathaway is the one in TNG.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, my mistake,
teleport.
my mistake. Yeah, my mistake. That's the one that the Ferengi that they used to save the Enterprise from the Ferengi. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
telling me, ooh, that's pretty. And you did this for yourself over here?
No, this was the work of the lovely Mads.
That guy has such talent, such talent.
He really does.
But
He
anyway, so
also
this
did the
is
little.
this is the Stargazer, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
So this is the one that Picard commanded, and then lost, and the Ferengi brought it back.
Well, good. Good old Ferengi.
Yeah.
The two episodes we see these class of ships in both have Ferengis in them. I think we're getting a message here. So you're going to go with a longer warp core all the way down, or is this as far down as it's going to go?
I think we'll probably extend it a bit, and then the plasma lines will dip into the pylon and into the nacelle.
Cool, cool, cool.
But yeah, bombed it up this core for us, and I'm not sure who did these lines here.
So this is a bomber core, right?
This is a bomber core, yes.
Alrighty.
Me core at that.
He does really nice work on these cores and stuff.
It
I
really
love
does.
these blocks you implemented. I'm glad you were able to get them in. Look at that. That is just so nice to actually see those in their proper place. I put them anywhere, but you guys put them in their proper place. Interior design is not something I'm good at. This is kind of funky looking, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. But so she's gonna have a lot of cargo space and a lot of because she has a big shuttle bay, I understand. Now are the shuttle bays connected?
Well, what I'm thinking is just sort of having at the forward of the saucer. So the forward here, this big door is hangar bay, so we'll have some work bees, some little shuttles in there.
Mm-hmm.
Card's little getaway shuttle, so if he needs to abandon the ship and leave it for some Ferengis, he can get away pretty fast. And then just cargo space all over here along the outer side. Probably some little rooms scattered in there, some life support, and stuff like that.
Well, that's yeah. Excuse me, I was clearing my throat. That looks like a good plan. Did you figure out what this thing is? This dip in the hull here?
This is part of the deflector array, so to compensate for not having a deflector dish, they have these two little dips or boobies in the hull.
Protrusions. Hull
Protrusion.
protrusions.
That's the very adult term for it. So he's not
Yeah,
one.
nipples. Shh, don't tell anyone. So, are these upper decks going to be crew quarters and stuff like that then? Oh, I see you're
I
starting.
think yeah, well, I've got the first two decks in, not finalized at all, just
Oh,
sort of
gosh.
to see. So probably a little conference room over here, little life support, bridge, whatever thing, more stuff back here. See, we here at Mind Track really know what we're doing.
Yeah, make it up as we go is our motto.
Pretty much. Little conference room, and then on the other side it'll be the ready room and the head. And here's the bridge. Maybe we'll put a foot into, or arm and leg.
Yeah, the height of this bridge is really disturbing. That cone just really sticks up there.
It really is. It's like that the cone heads from
Yeah,
Saturday Night Live. That's it.
yeah. It does stick up there, doesn't it? Well, it looks like you got
Yeah,
your
we'll have to
hands
round
full
that
on
up.
this build. Oh, I see you. Where'd you get these nacelles off of the A?
I did. Don't tell anybody though.
Well, it's okay. You worked on them. I mean, they're fair game. I've stole them too. Oh, you snubbed them off at the end down here. What's
Yep.
this
I
back here all
haven't
about?
haven't fixed this little piece here yet. Just been too lazy. But put the bottom off. If you want to pop inside,
Alrighty.
it's looking pretty gnarly.
I
As you
gotta
can see,
grab
this
my
is what
compass here.
it does too.
You know, I grab my compass, but for some reason, sometimes I just don't get into my hotbar. Ooh, check this out.
It's
Okay.
pretty messed up.
Yeah, I did the same thing with the Miranda and the Federation class that I'm working on. And the Miranda, I was like, oh, screw it. It's good enough for government work. There you are. Oh, I won't buy you. So yeah, they do. When you mod them, they have to be seriously tweaked in order to fit the ship you're working
Yeah.
on.
Well, because I rolled them over. All the carpets and all the sand blocks and all of that just tumbled to the ground. So.
I'll bet that was an ugly mess.
Oh, it was. So I had, luckily, Mad and D-Bomb helped me out, and we cleared all that out for the most part. Still some fixing to do, but it's looking much better than it was.
Yeah, I gotta say, you guys really nailed it when you did all that over on the A and you got this nacelle all set up and stuff. That's one thing I was dreading on the A build, was working on those nacelles. In fact, I think they're the last major thing we did on the A, apart from filling in the rooms for the nacelles.
I don't know why, but everybody seems to dislike doing new cell work, but it's some of my favorite work.
Well,
Along with D-Bomb. We both really like it.
you guys are really good at it too. Some of the detail work that Bomb does, like over, I've stolen many ideas from him, but yeah, he does a lot of really good detail work too. So
Yeah.
the
Instead
core,
of stealing ideas, I just make them build it.
yeah. Any ideas what's going to go in this area down here? Because it's a lot of room. You could probably, if you wanted to, you can put a small shuttle bay back here. You got so much room.
Down here, well, this is where this little red marker is. This is a torpedo bay.
Oh, torpedo launcher.
Yep, that's where the torpedoes launch. So it'll probably just be storage, some pretty high decks up in here, and just empty space, brackets, structural integrity stuff. And I haven't decided yet about putting another torpedo launcher at the back.
Have an aft torpedo launcher back there.
Yeah.
There's a big thing over here. I have no. It looks like a gun turret. I just noticed that. That
is a sensor array.
Looks more like a gun turret to me.
It really does. I imagine
But,
that it sort of swivels around a long-range sensor.
But yeah, if it's a starship, it's got to be a sensor, directional sensor relay mechanism device. Because we're all about peace in Starfleet. We love the peace, but that almost looks like a cancerous module sticking off your neck, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe we
I
can
didn't know. I didn't realize the is this a constellation or a constitution class?
Constellation. Constitution's the.
Okay,
the
I get those two
prize.
mixed up sometimes. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, I never noticed that all this detail was on the underside of the hull until I saw you working on it. I was like, wow, what's this? What's this? What's this? And you're like, I don't know. I have no idea. Stop bugging me. Go away.
Pretty much.
But yeah, you did a nice job cleaning this mess up, I gotta say.
Thanks.
Nice choice of a nacelle, by the way. You have to pick a nacelle. Pick one from the A. That's what I always say. I like how you used carpet in here for the vent separators, the flans.
That was another one of little Mad's ideas. I don't know how he comes up with that stuff, but he does it. But it looks really good.
Yeah, that does. That
So.
looks really good up close, and even away, you can see the separate. Away, it looks beautiful. You can see the lines. They match up. That just looks really. Too bad we don't have a block that would do that. Would it be vertically or horizontally? No, this is horizontal, so it'd be vertical, right?
Hmm.
I don't know. I get mixed up. I'm still not a fan of this. But I can see now where it could work. But
Well, it's it's a plasma dump. So because the
yeah.
physical
Well, this
warp core
block,
can't
this,
actually.
this texture. I'm
Oh,
not a
which
fan
one?
of that.
Oh, little hexagons.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But I
No.
can see where it works really. God, that is a beautiful pattern, though.
Yeah.
That really is.
Well,
That
this
is
is
actually
like,
a very nice looking pattern. And this is a plasma dump, you were saying?
Yeah. So that's how the warp core ejects, quote unquote.
Oh, so the core itself doesn't eject; it just dumps its plasma out.
Yeah. So it dumps the contents out, and then the this little back panel here. This is just a big door for the antimatter pods.
Oh.
Yeah. So all
That'll
the
make
antimatter.
that'll make him heller happy. He loves those antimatter pod doors, as we well know.
That was an adventure.
You know how many times I've had to go back and redesign things because I forgot to put those in? I feel like a dope every time I do. It's like smack my forehead. I actually had to go back and redesign the New Orleans, and I figured it. I got one in. I got a door in the New Orleans. I was so excited about it. And then we had to do the same thing with Shadow's ship because it needed the doors. We had to come up with a door system for it as well. But
Which one was that? The
Shadow
Steam
Viper.
Runner?
Yeah, the Steam Runner. The Steam Runner. Thank you.
Shadow Runner.
Call it the Shadow Runner. But yeah, she's looking good, guy. I gotta say, I was surprised. I mean, with this hull, I was like, I would not want to clean that, and I feel sorry for the idiot that takes it on. And you banged it out. Would you use Voxel Sniper? And
Well, I used, yep, that's what I used. M. Heller showed me how to use Voxel Sniper. You can only do it as the crow flies on top of the hull, but I got the entire top of the hull done in about 10 minutes.
So basically, you'd only do the area I'm standing on. You change the stone to magenta or whatever, and then step up one, do this level. Step up one, do this level, so on and so
No,
forth.
what I do is you go up high, you set it to a giant brush size, and you just go doot all over it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. So you can only do the area you can see. Okay, cool.
So you can really only do like the top of the saucer, but then the top of the nacelles, but.
Well, that'll work great for doing the perception because that's a big ship itself.
Mhm.
I go over there and I work on it when I'm really bored or need time to decompress.
Mhm.
I don't know the constellation. I get them mixed up. The ship grows on you. I mean, when it was in Birth of the Federation, it was a 4X game from the late '90s. It was just one of those ships this and the Miranda were the two ships you flew the most. You built the most up to foil the enemy, so your big ships could come in and pound on them. And they do.
Yeah.
It grows on you. It's not a bad design. It's just one of those designs that.
It's not terribly creative. Like
Yeah,
I
that's a good
found
way of putting it.
earlier, I was reading that in the show they were supposed to use the Enterprise A model, but then, like you said, they got a no because they weren't allowed to blow up the Enterprise A.
Yeah, that's a shame because they could have, put a little boat thing like they did on the Enterprise B, on the Enterprise A. We had to do that. We had to make a kit bash to the Enterprise A, make it look like an Excelsior. Just take all the parts that they put on the Enterprise B and put on the Enterprise A and see what it looks like, and then
That'd
blow
be
it up.
sweet.
It would be fun. little wrap around the saucer section or this drive section that Kirk was standing in. Put that on there, just for fun. But well, cool. This is a nice addition to the Mindtrek server. I'm glad you were able to talk him Heller into letting you restart this project. It's a shame that the guys that were working on the first one weren't ever able to get too far done with it.
No, but we'll definitely use what they got done on that for sure.
good, because they had some good ideas. I didn't like the fact that they didn't follow the contour of the hole, and their corridors were all like straight shots. You know,
Yeah.
like a maze. It was more like a maze than it had no poetic flow to it, or asymmetrical flow to it, however the word would be. But you
Yeah.
know. But anyways, again, this is the mindtrack.net server, and I'm on here with Ipanic. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.